Hello everybody. In today's lesson I wanted to talk about how to overtake a bus. Now a lot of you have come across a bus. Now on your driving lesson as well as on your driving test, perhaps you might see a bus parked up at a bus stop. Now it's you as the learner and as the driver to decide what you're going to do. Now, first and foremost, what I always tend to tell my students, and this will help you as well, those who are watching this video, think and plan ahead. So as soon as you come across a bus parked up at a bus stop, for example, you need to think and decide what you're going to do. Now, the bus is going to pick up passengers that are waiting at a bus stop. And now for you to get through and ahead of the bus, you need to look out for the oncoming traffic. So which is the traffic that's coming from the opposite direction. So now in order to do that, you must give yourself at least about 2 cars length away from the bus that it's in front of you. Now that way you can see the view nice and visible and clearly, and you then can make a decision based on how can I move over to the right and then make that little progress. And remember, there are other vehicles behind you. So now there are different type of situation in this case. So the first thing can be, there might be a junction on your right hand side, and then you probably will be arguing and saying, should I signal or should I avoid the signal? Now, if there is a junction, I would advise all of you to avoid the signal. Because what happens is that signal can confuse other road users that you perhaps might be turning right into that junction. However, it's enough if you do your interior mirror and then right wing mirror and then move over to the right, and then coming back, check your interior mirror and then left door mirror and then come back to the left, so back to your space. Now that itself, it's more than enough. However, if there was no junction close to you on your right hand side, then I will encourage you to apply your signal, as it will not confuse other road users. Now in today's video, I'm going to be driving and I'm going to be showing you and talking you through different type of situations that you may come across when dealing with buses. Now a lot of students, they can drive at a bus stop, but you're not allowed to park up, pick up or drop anyone at a bus stop at any time. Only buses can do so. Now the examiner and we as the instructors do expect you to make a progress if it's safe to do so. Now if it's not safe to do so, we do not expect you to put yourself into danger and others. Sometimes you need to be also very careful. So what happens is, when overtaking and passing the bus on your right hand side, remember when the bus is parked up at the bus stop, there are passengers that are getting off the bus and getting in the bus, and some passengers might even cross in front of the bus, some might cross from behind. So when you are passing the bus at the bus stop, make sure you pass with cautious, and it has to be done safely as well. Do not increase your speed, do not go too fast, just precise in terms of your speed. Now keep tuned, I'm going to be driving off and I'm going to be pointing out the kind of situations that can happen at a bus stop where the bus is parked up, and what you can do, and the mistakes I will talk you through afterwards that learners do, which I'll encourage all of you to avoid doing so. So stay tuned and keep watching. Moment I'm at the traffic light. The light is red. I have to wait till it gets to green. distance I can anticipate and I can see a bus at a bus stop with his indicator on. So now he's signaling now, so I hold back and I must give the way to the bus. I'm not allowed to overtake the bus because it's not safe to do so, because he already has signaled. And whenever you are driving and there's a bus in front of you, always give yourself enough space in front of the bus, so have a good safe distance as well, so anything can happen. The bus can suddenly park up, or the bus can break down as well, etc. So you will put yourself in a better position. So now there is a bus stop in front of me on the left hand side. The bus might stop and we can identify and tell by him signaling if he, yeah, well done, so he signaled. So I check my center right mirror, and then from here I'll decide, can I overtake him? No, it's not safe to do so, because there's a white van that is parked up on the right hand side, and that is the space for the oncoming. So now I check my mirrors and I can overtake the bus, and I check my center left mirror and I'll come back nice and smooth. Now sometimes there are situations of you cannot overtake a bus, and sometimes there is a situation that you can overtake a bus, but remember, always plan ahead and anticipate the situation. So it's not always the case that yes, I can overtake a bus. Be cautious and be careful as well. Center left. I'm going to be moving over from a parked up position. So as you can anticipate, there's a bus in front of me again. The bus has signaled and is parked up. So here I can overtake him from the right. I check my interior mirror and then right door mirror and give myself enough space away from the bus, and check my mirror back and come back to my space. This is how you have to overtake a bus. Nice, slowly and smooth, without rushing. Now ahead of us there's another bus that is parked up at the bus stop. So I'm gonna be overtaking him from the right. I check my interior mirror, right door mirror, and then pass over nice and slowly as anyone can step in front of the bus. Center, left, and then come back to my lane. And I'm going straight ahead. So whenever you come across a bus, just try to overtake them slowly without rushing yourself. And yeah. Up on the left hand side, center mirror, left mirror, signal left.